Shocking revelations. MI5 in trouble over deception and secrecy. In a landmark decision from the High Court in London, MI5, the UK's domestic intelligence arm, is under intense scrutiny. This ruling has highlighted some troubling issues about the agency's transparency and accountability. But here's where it gets controversial. The High Court criticized MI5 for misleading the courts about an informant accused of abusing women. The agency's head, Ken McCallum, publicly admitted that false information had been presented in courts by one of its agents. This case brings significant attention to how MI5 operates in secret, particularly regarding its conduct and internal policies. The case centers around Beth, a woman who endured severe domestic violence from her former partner, identified in court documents as X. Her lawyer, Kate Ellis, argues that X exploited his connections to MI5, claiming he had immunity and could act without consequence. Ellis stated that X's repeated assertions of his MI5 status had damaging effects on his victim's sense of security and agency. And this is the part most people miss. Beth's unfortunate ordeal first entered the public arena in 2022, when the BBC disclosed the troubling allegation about X and his apparent immunity due to his ties with MI5. Entrapped in the abusive relationship, Beth faced escalating mental health struggles. Her case, 3 years in the making, remains unresolved as she demands accountability from both her abuser and MI5 for breaches of her human rights. Interestingly, this is not the first time MI5 has faced questions about its oversight. Caroline Wilson-Pallo, General Counsel for Privacy International, remarks that despite multiple layers of oversight, MI5's self-reporting on error and privacy violations remains questionable. Could higher transparency actually enhance trust in intelligence services? Ben Worthy, a public policy researcher, suggests a fruitful dialogue about transparency and trust. Could open communication actually lead to a more credible and responsible intelligence agency? What are your thoughts on the delicate balance between national security and individual rights? Share your opinions below.